Hey, what is up, everyone? I am the Asian Slick Slayer. You can find me over on Kick. And today in this video, I'm bringing you another streaming kind of talking video about streaming. Yeah, whatever I just said. And this week, I was planning on finally releasing my video or recording it and everything about what I think Kick should focus on next. You know, they do have some great ideas and they're good. They have a good focus right now, but I'm thinking about maybe a year from now, who knows, maybe at the end of this year, features that they could add, right, to benefit the viewer's time. But I can't get to that video because Twitch just keeps making headlines. They had their whole, like, how you can't have branded sponsorships on your stream, then they walked that back, but they kept the whole you can't restream no matter who you are on the platform unless you get written permission from them first. And this week, what they did was harass the streamer. Yeah. Now, it's not as terrifying as that sounds. Even the streamer himself said it's not a big deal. It just was a little disruptive, and I, just didn't need to take that. And who I'm talking about is Harris Heller. Harris Heller is sort of like one of those stream coaches, that doesn't charge you for what he teaches you. He just makes YouTube videos about it and makes money off of the ads and stuff like that. He also owns Stream Beats, or helped create Stream Beats. He owns it too as well. It's recording in his house, so yeah, he owns it. He was just doing some constructive criticism on Twitch. What every streamer does, what I've done, we all do it to the platform that we like to use. And the staff member, who apparently is like the director or the head of creative something division, I don't know. He's somebody actually important on the platform behind the scenes. And he just goes off as, well, why don't we just watch the video and I'll break it down.
I love you, but I would also love to talk to you one-on-one one time. The but is that I think you have a lot of good ideas, but you're missing so much. No is saying you're wrong about anything. Maybe, is that no one? Is that a typo? No one's saying you're wrong about anything. You just have so many assumptions that are way off. No one's saying you're wrong about anything. You just have so many assumptions that are wrong.
Now here you could see that there's already a point of view, a difference in point of view, right? Harris is taking this as he's saying he's wrong about what he's saying, and he doesn't mind it. No one's perfect. He understands that. But this Seth guy wants to make sure Harris knows that the way he's using "you're off" is not wrong. Like, you're not wrong. You're just not exactly right. You're not going. You're not going. You're not so far from north that you're going south. You're just a little bit northwest or northeast, right? That's what Seth is trying to say here. And I got that example from Big E, like him or hate him, but that's what I got. He used cardinal directions. Anyways, there's already a vocabulary difference here, and this video is on Twitter. It's 2 minutes and 33 seconds long. Apparently, this whole interaction actually took 15 minutes. So let's continue.
I don't understand those two sentences going side by side. I mean, I love you guys over at Twitch. No hate over here, but we're all frustrated. And honestly, coming into a stream and saying, sorry, man, you're wrong, doesn't fix anything. I'm happy to be told I'm wrong. I'm not upset about it, but...
See, he's doing what he does and just doing a little dialogue, having a little conversation about it. He's saying that, he doesn't care that they're saying he's wrong. He doesn't care that if, he is wrong, it doesn't matter, right? He's de-escalating the situation because the context of this is it's just not an ordinary viewer. This person has come into his chat with a staff member badge. Already, even if all he said was hi, zoom, all the viewers that are chatting right now in his chat are seeing that badge and being like, whoa, okay, Their attention is on that person. So he's de-escalating the situation in hopes to move the conversation on, because one, he already knows that it's going to be an agree to disagree situation, right? He's not going to change his mind. Seth isn't going to change Harris's mind, or at least Seth isn't providing enough information or enough value to the conversation for Harris to even vibe with him and stay on it. They're just shutting each other down, and Harris knows this. So he's trying to move on. He knows that there's a badge there, so he can't move on until he acknowledges the chatter or tries to put an ending kind of note to it, right? Let it kind of die off and give birth to a new conversation.
I know a lot of people making assumptions are making wrong guesses. Talk to people, be open about stuff, and fix stuff. Again, not saying you're wrong. Not saying you're wrong, but then a minute and a half ago you said you just have so many assumptions that are way off. How do you say I'm way off, but then you say I'm not saying
Again,
you're wrong?
there's that
what that said. And
definition
I'm happy to be wrong,
being different.
But if you think I'm wrong, just tell me I'm wrong. Don't tell me I'm wrong and then say I'm not saying you're wrong.
So from Harris's point of view, just imagine like someone's using the same kind of dialogue to you. You think you're off and wrong are the same thing. And this chatter, remember, this is only a 2-minute video that's been edited. This whole interaction took 15 minutes. We don't know if we're like 5 minutes in, 7, 10 minutes in now. Harris is trying to move on with the conversation because, he's a person that helps people grow their hobby into a career. So there's a lot of questions. He's answering them. He's very interactive. People like to get his opinions and thoughts on the streaming space or even the streaming product space. So he's trying to get to those people, right? Not a lot of people get this chance just because of how sparsely he streams, right? So he's trying to give the people what they want. And Seth is just continuously saying the same things. And Harris is like, okay, whatever, let's move on. I get it. Because he knows everyone won't let this drop until Seth lets this drop.
Seth, I don't understand why we're having this conversation. If Twitch is trying to fix its appearance with streamers, like you can't come into a streamer's chat, hijack their entire stream, tell them you didn't say the word wrong, but you said you're way off, which is synonymous with you're wrong, and then argue with me when I said I'm fine with being wrong, said nobody told you you're wrong. You literally told me I was wrong. Stop telling me you didn't say. I have a chat history.
Now, see how Harris is just getting worked up about it. And Hijack, if there was not that badge there next to Seth's name, little wrench, it wouldn't really matter. Harris could maneuver away from that. But that badge, that wrench there, that your Twitch staff carries so much weight that, yeah, it's easy to hijack anyone's stream. It's like a partnered streamer with a check mark going into an affiliate or non-affiliate, their stream. It's almost as powerful as that. Even more so powerful if it was like Asmongold or like freaking XQC, because they're known. Everyone knows them. And yeah.
We saw that you said that. And again, it's fine. Like, I'm trying to drop the conversation. It's just weird that now you're like hijacking my chat and making this weird. Like, I want to end my stream right now because I feel so uncomfortable with being gaslit by a Twitch chat, my Twitch staff on my live stream. Like, what is happening here? I just banned him.
That right there just made me cringe. Because he teaches people how to stream, he's supposed to know how a platform works. I know you can't ban Twitch staff because, as upstanding of a guy and a streamer that Harris is online, I don't know his personal life, but online, stand-up guy. There are bad actors in the same space that Twitch staff need to be in their chat to help control, help moderate the platform to keep everyone safe. So yeah, I'm not surprised you couldn't ban him. I knew you couldn't. This is a really embarrassing moment. And I think Harris, in his internal thoughts, realized that once it happened. Like, he's like, oh yeah, duh. That it just spiked his anxiety. And I'll talk about this when the video's over, more about Harris and stuff and why this happened the way it did.
Wait, can I not ban you? I hit the ban button and then you chatted again anyway.
Yep.
You cannot ban staff. Oh my gosh. You tried to ban me? Of
Anxiety's
course I tried to ban
just
you.
spiked.
Anybody would get banned for doing what you're doing right now. This is so weird. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. I love you guys. I can't focus right now. I gotta go.
And so when this was tweeted out, it was with the words harassment. Harris Heller was harassed on stream by Twitch. And sure, he has amazing hair. He has this really cool beard thing that I can't do. I don't know what that's called. You know, he has, you know, a nice sounding voice. This guy doesn't get harassed. But harassment, remember, harassment can have many levels to different people. And the fact that that person, that chatter, had a wrench next to his name, he was a Twitch staff member and everyone knew it. The fact that happened in this. Now, this is not just a viewer stream. He's talking to other streamers. He's talking to other streamers. They know what that wrench means for sure, right? So this happens on a stream. Yeah, it is a little, you know, considering all the players involved in the situation. Yeah, it is a little bit of a harassment in a sense. You know, it's not hard. And even Harris went online. He didn't make a video about this. He's not going to make a video about this. But, you know, online on Twitter, he said this was very, very light. There are people that have been harassed a lot worse than that. This was very, very light, but it was still weird. It was still an odd situation. So even he's explaining this. Now, the reason he ended his stream, right? Oh, wow, well, this guy can't handle that. Wow, big old YouTuber, big old streamer couldn't handle a little light harassment. Harris has said in past videos and online interactions, he has said that he has social anxiety. And I also have that. I don't know what to say in certain situations. I enjoy being in a group of people. I enjoy being in crowds, but I enjoy listening to the conversation. I enjoy the jokes people say. But when it comes to me interacting and saying something, I'm just like deer in the headlights. Oh my God. And if I'm saying whatever I'm saying, is it nice? Like if you ever notice sometimes in my videos, I stutter a little bit or whatever. That's because in that split second, I literally just second guessed what my brain was saying to my mouth. And as the signal was coming out of my mouth to say something, I second guessed what I said. I was like, no, I probably shouldn't have said that way. Or maybe, no, I don't sound right when I say that. And then it's like a little like thought interruption or whatever. And I pause what I say and then I reiterate, you know, whatever. So, you know, I respect them because I understand what Harris is going through, you know. Sure, he's well established and he has no reason to doubt what he says comes from a lot of social media experience and the advice he gives is very, very valuable. He has no doubts. He shouldn't, you know, but yet it still happens. It happens to all of us. We're all human. And so, you know, the reason I'm making this video is just kind of like, wow, like I'm highlighting the situation because Harris doesn't want to highlight it. It's sort of been, you know, brushed under the rug and everything like that because it's not a big situation. It's not a big deal. If that guy was a regular viewer, Harris would have kept moving on and chat wouldn't even pay them any mind. Just some people probably, maybe a moderator or something would probably say something, but the reason, you know, he didn't move on was because it was a Twitch staff. Apparently very important. Some Seth guy, I don't know his name, creator, director or something. I don't know, head of something. But that goes to show me that behind the scenes, there are people that work there. Maybe some people do care, but behind the scenes, it just goes to show me that Twitch just doesn't care. There is that obvious answer out there. It's like, yeah, of course they don't care. They care about money only. What are you, stupid? It's capitalism. Yes, I know that. I know that. But as far as a working environment, that doesn't bode very well, and I would move on, which I did. I moved over to Kick. Not saying Kick's getting any better, not saying YouTube is any better, but I haven't seen Susan do that. I haven't seen anyone from Kick do that. Now Kick, they're trying to build their PR with people, build their trust. So every time I've seen them interact with a streamer, they go in there, even when the streamer's like kind of talking about the platform, like Harris's constructive criticism. There we go. They've gone in there, kind of had a little nice, valuable back and forth. And then they're like, hey, you want to jump on a Discord call? Let's talk it out. And they're very transparent. They're not bashing the streamer in any way. And they don't circle back saying you're wrong or you're off. But yeah, no. So Twitch, being this well-established platform, top of all the charts, now doesn't care about you. That's how I feel, because they're not trying to win your PR. They're not doing PR to try to win you over. They've won who they wanted to win over, and they are showing that by their TOS. You can't restream. Are you kidding me? So even when you're not partnered or affiliate, you still can't restream on Twitch with Twitch or whatever. So that shows me they want the people that aren't bleeding purple gone, and they want just mindless drones there saying, yep, oh yeah, take 50%, thank you. Oh, you play more ads? I'll play more ads. Okay, you got it. That probably pissed off a lot of Twitch streamers. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. When I see that interaction, that's just how I feel. And it's very unprofessional. I doubt anything will happen for that person. They'll probably be like, hey, yeah, that was a pretty funny interaction. You barely bothered that streamer, but they got crazy. You ended their stream, and it wasn't even that big of a deal. Good for you. What a wussy that streamer was. I feel like that's the conversation we're having behind scenes at Twitch. But that's my take on it. I stream on Kick. If you want to move on from Twitch, check out Kick. I'll also be streaming on YouTube and Trovo. So periodically, you'll see me on those as well. But my main platform, as far as live content, will be Kick. So if I don't see you in the next video or see you in my live streams, all I gotta say is keep on slaying out there, right? Right on.